Top 10 Craziest History Facts. History isn't just dusty textbooks and boring dates, it's full of stories so wild, you'll think they're made up. Today we're counting down the top 10 most unbelievable moments from history that actually happened. Trust me, your jaw will drop by number 5. Number 10. The Great Molasses Flood of 1919. Imagine walking down the street when suddenly, a 15-foot tidal wave of sticky molasses comes rushing at you at 35 miles per hour. This actually happened in Boston when a massive storage tank burst, unleashing over 2 million gallons of thick syrup. Buildings were crushed, horses drowned in the sticky mess, and 21 people lost their lives in one of history's weirdest disasters. The crazy part? Some victims weren't found for weeks because the molasses preserved their bodies. Number 9. The Dancing Plague of 1918. Picture this. An entire town suddenly starts dancing uncontrollably in the streets. Not for fun, they literally couldn't stop. In 1918, about 400 people in Europe danced themselves to exhaustion, some even dancing until they dropped dead. Was it mass hysteria? Poisoned bread? A curse? To this day, nobody knows for sure what caused this bizarre event that lasted for weeks. Number 8. Australia's Great Emu War. Here's a war you never learned about in school, where the mighty Australian military lost to birds. In 1932, the Australian Army declared war on 20,000 emus that were destroying crops. After weeks of battle with machine guns, the soldiers had to admit defeat. The emus were just too fast and too many. The birds won the war, and Australia still hasn't lived it down. Number 7. The man who impersonated Hitler years before Hitler came to power. Con artist named Fritz Gerlich pretended to be Hammond, got away with it. In 1923, this look-alike showed up at Nazi rallies, gave speeches, and even had real Nazi officers saluting him. The craziest part? Some say he looked more like Hitler than Hitler himself. His scam worked until the real Hitler found out, and let's just say it didn't end well for the fake one. Number 6. The radium lipstick scandal in the 1920s. Women were literally dying to be beautiful. Cosmetic companies sold lipstick and makeup containing radium, the radioactive element, because it made skin glow. Women applied it daily, even licked their lips to smooth it on. The result? Radiation poisoning, rotting jaws, and horrific deaths. The companies knew it was dangerous, but kept selling it until hundreds got sick. Number 5. The book that predicted the Titanic. 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel called Futility told the story of an unsinkable ship named Titan that hits an iceberg and sinks in the North Atlantic. The similarities are terrifying, from the ship's name and size to how it sank. Some call it the creepiest coincidence in history. Or was it a warning from the future? Number 4. The Hollywood murder cover-up. In 1922, silent film star Virginia Rappi died after a party with comedian Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. The media claimed he crushed her to death, but the truth was even darker. She was actually poisoned. The studio covered it up to protect their star, spreading fake stories instead. This scandal changed Hollywood forever and led to strict censorship laws. Number 3. The Emperor Who Ruled After Death. In 1908, China's Emperor Guangxu died, but his government kept it secret for 2 months. Officials carried his rotting body around in a palanquin, pretending he was still alive while they decided who'd take power. Servants even brought him meals and read him reports. Why? Because admitting the emperor was dead could have caused riots and war. Number 2. The circus fire that killed 168. A tiny monkey started one of history's deadliest fires in 1918 when it knocked over a lamp at a circus. The tent, coated in flammable paraffin, went up in seconds. What made it worse? The exits were blocked by popcorn machines. 168 people, mostly children, died in the stampede. The monkey survived and escaped into the woods. Number 1. The fake war that crashed the stock market. In 1910, 2 millionaires faked a naval battle between their yachts off the coast of New York. They used blank shells and paid actors to die dramatically. Why? To manipulate stock prices. Newspapers fell for it, reporting a war that sent markets crashing. By the time anyone realized it was fake, the scammers had made millions. If you think these stories are crazy, wait until you hear what we've got coming next. Which fact shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and Dan T, forget to subscribe for more unbelievable history they never taught you in school.